Hello and good evening to you. This is Esther. You're on my channel. It's Stampinstarcreations. And we get some stain. We're going to get inky. If you're interested, do stick around to watch and find out what magic is going to take place tonight. It's lovely to have your company. If you're able to join me live or if you're catching this on the replay, you're equally welcome. You are equally welcome. So nice to see you. Thank you so much for hopping on. So I'm going to try out a technique tonight, which I think is only like the third time I've ever done it in my whole entire life. It's called the Jospehs coat technique. It's such a cool technique. The first time I tried it kind of didn't work out for some reason. Today I tried, it looks lovely. Okay, so I tried, then I was looking at some stuff that I'd saved on Facebook, and I was like, oh, that looks familiar. I was like, oh, somebody's done it already. But that's okay. So I found out who, and I better tell you who. Her name is Kylie from Stamper's Workshop. She's also done a video of this. But I'll give you my reasoning behind it, why I'm doing these colours, etc., etc. So warm welcome, lovely to see people joining and jumping on. And I'm just going to see who's here. I'm early with you on my telly in the dining room, says Cindy. Thank you. Oh, scary. Hi, Cindy's telly. Hey, Barbie. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Angie. Nice to see you. Gina. Gayleen. Melanie. Hi, Esther. Hardly ever catch you live. Well, I'm glad that you caught me live now. I'm here the same time every week, Melanie. What's your excuse? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Susan. Hi, Jeannie. Long time no see. Wink and a kiss. Hi, Susan. Hi, Helene. And hi, Margaret. Margaret, I have got a tickly nose tonight, just warning you. I was sneezed way through my live over on Facebook now. So just got to bear with the allergies or whatever's going on in my nose. Okay, so I nearly showed you the whole paper then. I'm doing a colour challenge that I made up myself, and I'm calling it SSC Colour Challenge, Stampin' Star Creations. And I've gone and divided all 50 colours. Going to hear a lot of that tonight. Oh, look, there's a little birdie peeking out. Hi, birdie. Sorry, distracted. What was I saying? I've divided all the 50 colours into different categories. And the way I've done that is by the names they're given. So last week we did Cottage Garden, and the colours, I'll show you the cards and I'll tell you the colours. The colours were Garden Green, get it, Garden, Cottage Garden, Daffodil Delight because it's a flower, Poppy Parade, and I chucked in Petal Pink. So this is what we made last week, and you can go and catch that video if you missed it. This week we are going tropical, baby. So I think I was partly inspired by my nails because we're going Bermuda Bay. They're not quite the same, but these are the colours. We're going Coastal Cabana, Pool Party, Bermuda Bay, Flirty Flamingo, and Calypso Coral. So we're going tropical. So take yourself off to Bermuda Bay, off to the coastal of Cabana with, you can see the Calypso Coral sitting by the pool with the party, and there's a flirty flamingo next to you. So as I said, somebody's already done this technique with this stamp set before, but I just happen to have the same idea because there's nothing new under the sun, is there? And it's okay to repeat things because they come out completely different from everyone else. So what am I taking my tray off for? I need it here. Right. So I don't know why, I just have this method of starting with the paler colour first and then working up to the darker colour. There's no kind of rhyme or reason with where you lay down your colour for this technique, but just no, there's no kind of right or wrong. It's quite nice to make sure. I think the main thing is that you just fill your space, okay, whatever you fill all the space on the card. Now, the other thing that I found looked quite nice was to kind of go on, not to conquer, that doesn't make sense, that's not very good English, to go ombre. So I'm going from that pool party to the Coastal Cabana colour. These sponges are from Stampin' Up, and they're just, I've cut them down because it comes in a circle and you can cut them down. Now you don't have to do circles, it just happens to be circles that I'm doing. In fact, let's just break the mould and do something else. I'm sorry about my nose. I will just keep apologising, because if you're one of the people watching this on replay, then I don't know. I'm sorry, it does squeak the table as well. I managed earlier, I rehearsed, so that when I did it, it didn't squeak the table. Oh dear, silly, isn't it? I know. Right. So I don't want to get these muddled up in case I need them again, which I might need. So there we go. Oh, I do need space for the other colour as well, I mustn't forget that. Right, let's try and do this without any squeaking. Off the table, I mean. Sometimes, like, you know, it's nice to have really thick patches of that, of colour. So if you are part of my Facebook group, SSC Inspired and Shared, I set down last week's colours as a challenge for you to create a card with. So if you want to join in and you're on Facebook, you can do that. And show us what you've come up with the colours. Now I do want a little bit more pink. So the great thing about this is it doesn't matter. I'm just going to draw you in a bit more. It doesn't matter. Oh, sorry, just missed a comment there. Somebody said they're going to catch it. Hi, Denise. You'll catch it on replay, no problems. Sorry, I'm totally missing all the comments. Okay. Yeah, when you go to sponge it, it's not how it looks like. It's just about getting the colour down on the paper. So some places are darker, some are lighter, but that's okay. Oh, I'm just trying to get you into a that's good. Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these colours that I've split. I've got 12 categories that I've split the colour. So yeah, it's quite fun because you've got a few weeks left of these challenges, which is great. I'm going to go right into the corner with that just for a bit of difference. You know, you can put it where you want. There's no kind of, you know, rhyme or reason. In fact, there's the lady, Janice Thompson from Jazzle Dazzle Crafts. Did this a few weeks or a good while back now. Sorry, I should warn you before I do that. And Janice did a really cool rainbow card with this technique. It was gorgeous. So that's another great combination you can have. Where is Stamparator saying that? Right, I don't want to show you my sheet because I don't want to give away all my combinations at once. I'm one of these people that like to have secrets, you know. Surprises, not secret surprises. I like surprises. So I've already rigged up my Forever Ferns on here, but because I'm nice, I'm going to take, there we go. Right, we're going to position this baby up. I put some bright yellow tape on my magnets as well, so at least I could see them. They were fine covered because it protects them. Excuse me. But with the, at least they're bright, I can see them. Okay. We're going to go for a slightly different combination. So let me try. So there's no right or wrong here. It's just I'm laying these down and seeing where they're going to fit. And I want them in different directions. I don't want them all kind of going the same way. So that's good. That works. You're almost doing this shifting, isn't it? You could even put them right next to each other, it won't matter. And then put the window down and press on it, and it will just pick all the stamps up in one go. Right, what we do definitely need for this is, she says, see, I keep everything tidy, so tidy that I lose it. That's another Janice tip. I keep my embossing buddy in the tub. See what I do without you, Janice, eh? So I'm giving it a good pat because I want some of the house dust to come out. No, it's not house dust, I just call it that. The embossing powder, because I want this nice and dry for when I come to put my embossing, when I do my embossing. If you cover your fingers, it stops you sticking to the paper as well. There we go, that should do it. Then you need Versamark ink, which is clear sticky ink, which is great for when you're doing embossing. Right, I'm just going to tilt you in this direction so you can see what I'm doing. So just tap, tap, tap all over. This adds, I mean, it stays juicy for ages, and you can get a refill for it as well. So I like to give it a good tap all over. And then we're going to go in, give it a press, a thump, a resuscitation, whatever it takes for you to do your stamping. And we're going to get the clear powder. Just trying to find it. Look, here's one from last week. Is everybody talking? I like the one that has vodka, peach schnapps, orange juice and cranberry juice. Oh, are you talking about cocktails? Are you at the beach with your cocktails, are you? Welcome, nice to see you, Kay. Right, I'm going in now with clear ink. Now, I didn't realise how low I was on the, not clear ink, this is powder. So I'm just going to hope for the best that this is going to be enough for my project. I've put some more on my list so that I can, should have warmed. Right, heater's going. It's good to warm it up beforehand because it just gives it a chance to. Right, just tilt it, just check that it's all covered where you want it to cover and not where it's not. Not slot, not. And that should be, the powder lasts for ages and ages and ages. But obviously it does get used up. So I'm going to leave it out because I want to do the second half of the card. If you get a chance, I will do maybe another one. Excuse me, just have a sip of tea. When I emboss, I like to heat underneath the cardstock. This helps with warping. So I'm just going to heat underneath. You might see it bow in one direction, but don't worry, because by the time you do the top, it will bow back again. So we're just heating up powder. And it heats it nice and quickly because the paper's already hot. As soon as it starts melting, you want to move your tool over. There we go. I just caught Denise's message. Woo! Woo! Twice in one day. I feel lucky, she says. You know what? I like it as it is. Shall I leave it? No, honestly, the effects at the end onto my project. You've got to be a little bit careful this time because it's a bit sticky already from having put it down already previously. And you can't really move them about as much, but that's okay. So again, trying to go in slightly different directions. It's a bit more, I don't know, I prefer it. I was hoping to fit this one in here. we'll do that. Okay. So, Denise says she loves this technique. One of her favourite cards has got this on. It's her all-time favourites. Now, I keep meaning to do my Q&A, and I think there's a question on there that talks about my favourite technique, and it got me thinking. But I will get around to doing this Q&A at some point. I just yes, I will. Oh, I do. Fantastic. See, this powder is like glitter, but better. It just goes far. It's amazing. So I've left my heat tool running, so I'm ready to rock and roll. Oh, you've got a sneaky peek of a card then. I've just realised by stamping on there. Right, here goes. Hey Sheila, good to see you. Whoa. Magnet sticking. I can't stamp straight for love or money. I might need some wine to balance me out. Go steady on the old wine. By the way, the heat tool's going on. Right. So this is only half the technique, but there's more to this. Lots of fun things about this technique. Might need that again later. Okay, let's just give it a fan to cool it down a little bit. I mean, I like it like that. Right, now the fun begins. In fact, I might just bring my sheet back in. Got an avalanche thing. Okay, so I'm gonna, because this is like a fabric ink pad, it's quite tolerant of this technique, and I'm going to rub it on. You can stroke it, you can rub it. I don't know, maybe stroking it is probably best. And this just directly transfers that ink onto your cardstock. Now, I think the good thing about like going in little circles is you're making sure that that ink transfers to where you want it to go. Okay, now it has made my page rather soggy and wet and inky, so I might just give it another blast, but so what happens now is I was understanding what Jeannie was saying there about like, what have I done? And now I'm going to just, I was going to rub it, but I'm just going to tap it a bit because I can see that some of the ink is still wet. Do you know what? I'm going to do half and then I'm going to show you the other half. Because when you rub it and take that ink off, the emboss, it's the area where you've just right, look at the difference. So that's nice and clear. Can you see the difference? Let's do this side. It just takes it from dull to shiny and just rubs off the ink that's on the surface. Okay, let's do this. Jeannie says autocorrect on my new phone is way overboard. It has to get used to you, Jeannie. Oh, a moment, please. I love it. Oh, so nice. Okay, time to blow my nose. Oh, Barbie, try this technique. Try it with these colours and join in my colour challenge. Sorry. Got to do the old blowing of the nose. Right, okay. So we're just going to spruce... Oh, no, I'm putting my dirty tissue in the box. Dear. Somewhere here, ta-da, here's one I made earlier. I've cut a strip of gold foil and this will happen to fit nicely. So because this is a clear stamp, I've got one of these new pads to put onto here. So this is this. We'll have a pad anyway, but this is just like a deluxe one, deluxe. So it just adds depth and what else does it add? I don't know. Just a bit longer lasting, I guess. It's a bit fancier, isn't it? Right, I need to stand up. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to match the top of my stamp, not the sentiment, but the top of my stamp to the top of my card, if it will stay still. Okay, that'll do. That will do. Now, you'll find that when the magnet is so close to your sentiment, I didn't stick, it might not print out, but don't worry about that. So I'm just going to get up in the black. Nice and dramatic. There we go. Right, like I said, because it's right next to that magnet, it's struggling to push past it. I'm just going to put it down and swing it round actually over there. But the joy of the Stamparator is you can go back in the same spot, press again and it will ink it up. There we go. Now I might just go over a little bit more. Get a nice bold thank you. Perfect. Okay. So we want the and then we've got all these matching sentiments. There you go. I'll let you study that while I have a think. Thank you for everything from the bottom of my heart. I just want to say occasions that I use it. So thank you, my friend, will do. And in fact, let's off to the corner. These fonts are so pretty, and there's so many like different ways of saying thank you. It's such a good because you can just mix and match to your heart's content and say what you want to say in a stamp. Okay. What have I missed? Are you standing on the back of the gold? Am I standing on the back of the gold? Stamping on the back of the gold? You got to not always. I'm good at writing type. I'm good at interpreting them. You can see it. I've not done anything with it. So that's going to sit on there like so. Now, because I'm using shiny paper, I decided I'm going to use the Stampin' Seals. I feel like I've got to say it twice. Stampin' Seal, Stampin' Seal. I've lost my lid. It's okay. Right, we're going to go in. Now, I saw a tip today about using the Stampin' Seal where, okay, sometimes you just got to encourage it and roll it on a little bit with your finger. So you want to roll it, and then you don't want to lift it straight off. You want to kind of tilt it and come off, and it breaks off the Stampin' Seal. So you're not flicking it, but you're kind of bending it forward like that. Well, I flick the end is habit, and that just is a great. You don't want it, your string to come, your glue to come away with a stringy. They said like a stringy bit of cheese, which I thought was quite funny. So I'm going in now. I could have cut it in half and put a border on each side, but I was feeling generous with the gold foil today. Okay, now I like the idea. This is a good example. I've got this patch here. And while we've got it in hand, we might as well use the Stampin' Seal. Okay, I've got to get to grips with this, but I'm on a bit of a bumpy surface as well. There we go. We'll get there. A bit of a tombow girl, me. Such a straight card, you want it. It's a good idea to use your grid paper to make sure that everything's on nice and straight, which I think it is. Now, the question is, what colour Cardmaking Creations earlier, and I'm going to go in with Calypso and see what that's like. I think it's very Asian looking, very kind of Chinese inspired. But nice. But because you're here, sorry, I should warn you about the nose blowing tonight. Sorry about that. Because you're here, I'm going to audition. Actually, that's nice as well. And here's one I made earlier. Ta-da! This one's got Bermuda Bay. So similar but different. So what do we think? Should I go Calypso? Or are we thinking Coastal? Totally different look, isn't it? Go on, place your votes. Coastal or Calypso? Not the easiest thing to type in, is it? And they both have the same, both CC, aren't they? It's interesting, like whatever you see on screen is probably different. Whoa, okay. The votes are definitely very interesting. Right, let me just a little. Whoa, you guys had no doubt there, did you? You're like, definitely Calypso. Okay, just going to have a little smidgen off the top. I don't think anyone has voted for Coastal. I do. Coastal. Oh, one vote. They did. There, look at that. So pretty, love it. Right, if you guys want to stick around, I'm going to try it again, but in a different, if my nose will hold up, in a different stamp set. I'm going to stick with my colours because those are my colours for my challenge. But I'm going to try with a lovely You, I think, this one. Right, now we know what we're doing. I'm going to go just a little tiny bit more speedier. Now, I've got to find my card blanks. I put a pile down somewhere. Lost them. The votes are in now, girls, because it's too late. Right, we're going to go again, but I'm going to work a little bit quicker this time. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Just do sort of patches. See how it comes out. If you sped this up, I'm going to be going double speed now. Wrong sponge. Oh dear. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie likes my colour choice. Thanks. Yes, great to mix the colours. See what you come out with. And have a sort of reasoning behind why you're picking your colours. Really sorry about the squeaking. Here's when I'm jogging the table. You try not to muddy your colours too much. You want the kind of clear, defined colours rather than brown, if possible. Oh, Janice, sort your internet out. I'm so sorry. Nose blowing. I'll just keep apologising. in the hope that you don't mind. It does feel a little bit cold in your mind. I hope it's not cold. Right, smother it in that, and oh yeah, I know, Jeannie, allergies are all annoying. Just grab out some blocks. Actually, it'll be a lot easier, Esther. I could do this on the Stamperators, but I'm going to do it on the blocks. Well, that's cute, like that. Good morning, Vicky. Is everybody's internet playing up tonight? Isn't it? Is it internet playing up day today? Hopefully it's not mine for once. There shouldn't be a problem. Sometimes actually going out and coming back in can help. Might sound obvious, but sometimes it does help. Okay, I'm just going to wipe this down the 100th time. There we go. And then we're going to go in with a Versamark. So tell me whose internet is fine tonight. Oh. It'll be my end. Let's have a look. No, I've got full bars here. A bit frustrating, isn't it? Old internet. I tell everybody to get off. If anyone else is doing a live, say, excuse me, you're wrecking the internet. Right, I'm going to see. It's a bit dangerous. I'm going to see if I can. Stamp this in one go. We've got enough powder. So, right, blow nose time, sorry. Last time this happened, it did actually turn into a cold. Here we go. Let's give it a shake and hopefully. Oh, that's good. Susan saying, why did Stampin' Up get rid of the embossing buddy? Which is what I used to rub over the paper to stop anything else sticking to it. In short, no idea. Maybe it's the kind of thing that once you invest in, like I've had one stories for years and years and years and years and years. So once you get it, there's no point buying another one really. So I think products, that's what happens. People buy them, and because they've got them, there's no point them keeping on selling them. So they're probably better off selling things that do sell, as in business, you know. So a lot of the times it's about business decisions behind scenes that we don't get to see. And they've obviously come to a reason behind those decisions. Does that make sense? So because this is so fine, I'm not going to heat the other side because I've got so much embossing and powder on this side. So I'm just going to go ahead and heat it, and then I can turn it over if it starts warping. This is where I get to see if I've missed a spot. To be honest, Jan, if some people aren't selling it, I did buy a new one before they retired so that I've got one in my stash. That would just be quite useful to have more than one in case I need it for a class. Right, I've just got that bit in the corner and there that is missing. A couple of stamps. I'm just going to grab a couple off and just fill in those gaps because it would look a bit odd otherwise. Because the corners are the bits that you're likely to see. So look how, that is, I'll show you the new one compared to my old one. This is my new one. And this is my old one. I mean, look at the difference. This is well loved. I would dread to think how many years, but this one's nice and thick and fat. Right, where were we? So rather than putting the whole block on again, it's just easier just to spotlight, earmark, whatever the word is, the area that you want. Yeah, you can make your own. Sometimes by the time you get the stuff together to make it, it's just easier to buy it. Sometimes, not all the time. Right, tell me, do you want to go Night of Navy or do you want to go black? And while you decide, I'm going to do a little bit of tidying up around me. Place your votes, Night of Navy or black. One vote for Night of Navy. Navy. 2 votes for Navy. Navy, 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 I see. Right. Find Night of Navy. Oh, some votes for black now. None, says Jeannie. Right, the votes are in for Navy. So let's do this. Oh, hi, Danny. You new to my channel. I don't recognise your name. You'll get a warm welcome if you are new, so just shout if you're new. I think I've re-inked this recently, so it's in a good position for inking. You can drag it, but I'm just going to dab it. There we go. That will do. Oh, welcome Debbie. First time watching. Can everybody welcome Debbie? And I think Danny's new as well. Let us know where you're coming in from, as it were. Now, where's my tissue? I've got so many tissues. And the other thing you can use is a soft cloth. I've got a sample up cloth here I could use. Again, just going to dab off the excess initially and then I'll rub it in a minute. Okay, I'm probably better off using a tissue. Where's my tissue gone? My dirty one. I did have a kitchen roll in here. Okay, let's see. I can see that ink is still a bit wet. Hey, Wendy. I'm just going to turn this over. Get off the excess. Very shiny. I've got friends in, or definitely were in Ontario, Canada. I'm going a bit cautiously because I guess it's still on the paper. Yeah, we're only a little bit covered in ink here. Just trying to shine these up a bit. Oh, that's so pretty. So that's in the Night of Navy. That will probably tone down a bit once it's all dry. Just going to take, oh look, still a bit of polishing to do, sorry. Bit of housekeeping, ladies and gents. There we go. How fun is that? Now, I'd like to see what that looks like on a Night of Navy background. Look at the difference in the colour. Okay, quite dark. Danny's on a cup of tea rather than cocktails. Let's bring in that coastal. Again, I just think like a little sentiment off to the side here would be spot on. Now, if you know me, I'm a bit of a stickler for not finishing my cards on live, so I will just quickly stamp something out. How about so grateful? What should we say? So grateful. So here's a card. So grateful for all you do. So grateful. You're amazing. I wasn't sure how to. So grateful. Just wanted to say so grateful. Just wanted to say thanks. Just want to say so grateful. Excuse me. Calypso coral background. That's what it looked like. We did Calypso coral earlier, so I was thinking we're going to go for cut this down to an inch and see if it'll fit on. Okay, let's have a look. I'm gonna have to blow my nose again. Right, and then I'm going to pop it in here. So this gives you 6 different edges, which is cool. Look. Okay, we're going to go for just wanted to say so grateful. And Night of Navy. There we go. And then that's too small. Just wanted to say so grateful. Okay. Just going to chip up the end. And then again, oh no, you can't choose what side. It has to be this side, but you can spin it around. There we go. Sorry, I've got to blow my nose. Tell you what, if you watch this on replay, just turn down your volume. All right. Okay, let's get this stuck down without getting in. Okay, let's do this. This is such a fun technique. If you don't mind getting inky, I know some people are a bit averse to inkiness. What's happening with all these cocktails? All I can see is the word cocktails. Cocktails, cocktails, cocktails. What's happened? Is it because we're by the poolside? Thanks, Shirley. I hope they haven't been too much of a distraction. Shirley was commenting on my nails. Okay. I was just seeing if there's anywhere else I wanted to go. Oh, I just read a comment that said, wonder if before you put the blue on, you could use the shimmer paint. Yes, you could do that. You could, so it looks shimmery, but then you might lose that when you put the white emboss. Possibly. I'm thinking a few gems. Let's see what I've got. What if these colours match? Ooh. Do I have a match? Thinking, maybe. Oh dear. I better go, wouldn't I? Dear oh me. I better get some gems stuck on quick and go. This is getting a bit full on. Sorry, it's not normally like this. Now, these are retired gems, and they are, this is, trying to figure out where to put it. I'm just going to stick it there a minute. What colour is this? Not Rococo Rose. What's it called? Oh, terracotta tile, of course. That is the nearest I've got to the Calypso coral colour. Yeah, that'll do. There we are. Just a little something, something. There, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for bearing with me. There's the coughs and sneezes. It's a good job you're not here. Else I spread diseases. Right, missed anything, do go and you can catch up on the replay. Here's what we made earlier. So we tried this technique out with a different stamp set. So these are all done with Stampin' Up products. If you're interested in any of these, please get in touch with me. You can email me or get in touch on Facebook. I'm Stampin' Star Creations on those platforms. I'm happy to send out a free catalogue if you're in the UK, Germany, France or Austria. And if you want to head over to my Facebook page, if you're on Facebook, this is what I made on there tonight. So to give you a quick sneak peek. Okay. So if you want to catch that, head over onto Facebook. And here's another variation of what I did as well. So this technique is called the Jospehs coat technique because you get to see all those lovely colours shining through the ink. So thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely. I'll be back at 8:30 in the evening. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm just going to quickly catch up on comments because they just disappear off the screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Helene's going to give it a try. So is Susan. Fantastic. Oh, hi, Neverana. You're hereby prescribed warm blanket and a hot tea. That'd be nice. Barbie's going to try it now. Where do I post my creation? Barbie, are you on Facebook? If not, email me at stampinstarcreations@gmail.com. Oh, Cindy, stop it. Asparagus wrapped on the grill. Great, great, great. I don't know, Gina, could be cold, warm allergies. Date stuffed with an almond wrapped in bacon and baked. Oh, stop it, you lot. Right, cool. Just trying to catch up on your comments. Hey, Tilly Crafts, thank you. Righty ho, folks. I'm out of here. I'm gonna, go and chill out for a bit and sort myself out. Go find some more tissues. Take care. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much also to those who have. Do you know, I'm going to turn the camera around. I might be a sight, but I'm going to turn the camera around. Oh dear, eyes a little bit bloodshot. I hope I haven't caught a cold. See the lights in my garden. I might have. If I have, I have. I'll just have to get on with it. What was I saying? Thank you to those who supported me in June. I've sent out an email to you. If you're on my team, also, you will get the link to a video. So what I've done this month is I'm going to preview a video that will go out later to public. But if you've supported me in the last month, either through PayPal or Snapchat or Super Chat, then you should have got an email from me. Okay, so those of you who've supported me in July, you'll get an email in August. Okay, so thank you so much for your support. You don't have to PayPal, you do not have to Super Chat. I've got 21 thumbs up. That is brilliant. After the video is done, if you leave me a comment, another great way to support. And do you know what? I really appreciate people commenting afterwards, because I know it kind of takes time just to watch and to write something. So thank you. Cindy. Yeah, my eyes do look full of it now, don't they? What if it's a sign? All right, everybody, I'm out of here. Take care. Lovely to see you. See you soon. Bye for now.